Okay, now we're going to start the medicine Buddha practice. Now first, you should visualize the refuge field. So one of the simplest refuge field is front of you, upon the sky. Should visualize beautiful lotus and sun and moon cushion. Upon that, Buddha Shakyamuni, size of the Buddha is around 4 to 5 inches, and his body is kind of the rainbow body, golden color. And you should visualize yourself as a leader and surrounded by all sentient beings in the form of human. At your right, you should visualize your friends, the families, the people you feel very close. And in front of you, should visualize the people you don't like them, you hate them, it's called your enemies at the front of you. And your left, visualize your friends and their family who are passed away or who are sick, and rest of entire beings should visualize at your back or they surrounded you. Now first, you should understand all of them, either your friends or your enemies. Their fundamental desires are completely same as yours, which is wish to live happy, peace, healthy life, and nobody wants sufferings. What you feel, exactly others, same feeling. But unfortunately, because of living under the influence of mental afflictions, for instance, mind of ego grasping, selfish, attachments, anger, jealousy, arrogance, and so forth, called destructive emotions, they make wrong decision. That's why they act wrong, mistake. They accumulate countless of negative karmas, negative actions. Therefore, the result, all of them being experienced or being tortured, physical, mental, emotional sufferings, for instance, suffering of illness, suffering of aging, suffering of death and dying, mental suffering like stress, depressions, fear, worry, anxiety, and so forth, emotional pains, and all kind of individual level, as a family, as a nations. So think about all these sufferings toward entire beings, specific, the suffering of disease, the illness, either they experience right now, either they will experience in the future. So through understanding on all these sufferings toward entire beings, then you should generate compassion, which means wish each and all of them be free from sufferings and the causes of sufferings, which are the mental afflictions and negative karmas. So meditate on compassion to all beings. And it's not just think, not just visualize, it's also try to feel from bottom of your heart. You really wish each and all of them be free from suffering and causes of sufferings. Then the next is called special compassion, unusual attitude, which means wish to save them. So you should determine yourself, not only wish them to be free from suffering, I will going to save them. I will going to help them. So meditate on special compassion to all beings. In order to help the entire beings, in order to save them, and today in your situation, and practically, you can able to do that, because yourself is still circling in samsara. So in order to able to help others, first you need to achieve enlightenment, Buddhahood yourself. Through that reason, you should generate strong desire, wish to achieve enlightenment, Buddhahood oneself. The main purpose of achieving Buddhahood is to save all beings, to benefit to all beings. It's called bodhicitta, awakening mind. So meditate on bodhicitta. In order to achieve enlightenment, Buddhahood oneself, first you need to purify all your obstacles you have right now, your mental afflictions, the negative emotions, your negative karmas, the imprints of all your negative emotions and all your sufferings. So in order to overcome all of these obstacles, who can able to help you? Your three precious jewels, the Buddha, Dharma, Sangha. Seeking Buddha as a teacher, actual your savior is a Dharma, which are cessation of all your mental afflictions and the realization, which bodhicitta and wisdom of emptiness and so forth. So these are your actual savior. So in order to achieve the Dharma, you need to help the Sanghas, the Arya Bodhisattvas, seeing them as your Dharma supporter, Dharma companion. So out of your concern to all your obstacles, believe to the three precious jewels, you should show your faith of convince to the three precious jewels, full rely on them, take full refuge to the Buddha Dhamma Sangha. And generate compassion to entire beings, specific in this moment. There are countless of beings who suffer by physical and mental illness. And generate bodhicitta, wish to achieve Buddhahood oneself for sake of all beings. Out of those intentions, we are going to recite taking refuge and generating bodhicitta prayer 3 times together. Page number 5. I go for refuge until I am enlightened to the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Supreme Sangha. Through the virtues of giving and so forth that I do, may I achieve enlightenment for the benefit of all sentient beings. I go for refuge until I am enlightened to the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Supreme Sangha. Through the virtues of giving and so forth that I do, may I achieve enlightenment for the benefit of all sentient beings. I go for refuge until I am enlightened to the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Supreme Sangha. Through the virtues of giving and so forth that I do, may I achieve enlightenment for the benefit of all sentient beings. Now next is the 4 immeasurables. So when we recite this prayer, make sure you really try, you feel it from your heart. You really wish every beings, including the people you don't like them, you hate them, you wish them to have happiness. You wish them to be free from suffering. So each of these 4 immeasurable prayers, when we recite it, make sure those prayers not just word, also it's from your heart. May all sentient beings have happiness and the causes of happiness. May all sentient beings be free from suffering and the causes of sufferings. May all sentient beings never be separated from the joy that is free from sorrow. May all sentient beings abide in equanimity, free from attachment and anger, not holding some close and others distant. Now next is the cultivating special bodhicitta. So make sure first you really feel compassion to entire beings, wish them to save them, wish to help them. In order to do that, I need to achieve enlightenment Buddhahood. So in order to achieve enlightenment Buddhahood, I have to practice the Dharma, I have to achieve each of these realizations. Therefore, I need to remain healthy, long life. Right? That's out of those intentions we're going to recite the cultivating special bodhicitta prayer. Especially for the benefit of all sentient beings, I will quickly, very quickly attain the precious state of perfect and complete Buddhahood. For this reason, I will practice the yoga method of Guru Medicine Buddha. So now this is the first part of the practice, which is called the preliminary practice. So this practice we emphasize on our intention. Make sure your intention is compassion, intention is bodhicitta, there's no selfish, there's no attachments. Make sure keep that pure intention. So out of bodhicitta intention, in order to receive the blessing from healing Buddha, the medicine Buddha, first you need to visualize the medicine Buddha above your crown. That's why we're going to recite this visualization. So when you're visualizing the medicine Buddha above your crown, it's the real medicine Buddha. It's called the definitive deity. Is the healing energy of all the enlightened beings. The healing energy, right? Then appear as a form of the medicine Buddha. Exactly same the picture in your text. So size of medicine Buddha is around 3 inches. And his body is kind of the rainbow body, not kind of solid meat body. It's kind of rainbow body. So we're going to recite this visualization prayer, page number 6. About 4 inches above the crown of my head is a lotus flower. In the center of the lotus is a white moon disk, and seated on the moon disk is my root guru, the Dharmakaya, essence of all Buddhas in the form of the medicine Buddha. He is blue in color, and his body radiates blue light. His right hand, in the mudra of granting sublime realizations, rests on his right knee and holds a stem of the aurora plant between thumb and first finger. His left hand is in the mudra of concentration and holds a lapis lazuli ball filled with nectar. He is seated in the full Vajra position and is wearing the 3 red color robes of a monk. He has all the signs and qualities of a Buddha. So now you should visualize the medicine Buddha above your crown. Now next is the 7-limb prayer, which called the 7-limb practices. Each 7 line, when we recite this prayer, each 7 line has a 7 different practice. First is the prostration. So when we recite that prayer, you should visualize yourself in joining with entire sentient beings, specific, your friends and the family who are sick, right? They're all together bowing. prostrating to the medicine Buddha. Second line is offerings. That time your merit, your virtues, your bodhicitta, form of variety aspect of the offerings, flowers, incense, light, perfume, food, music, and so forth, full of space with the offering goddesses. So they offer to the medicine Buddha, he accepts, he experiences uncontaminated bliss. Third line is confession. So out of strong regret toward your negative karma, if you done any negative mistake in the past, out of strong regret, you confess to him, and then you promise in the future not going to do that again. Then fourth, rejoice your merit, virtues, rejoice others' merits. Fifth, requesting to medicine Buddha till samsara ends, please remain here. And the next I call entreating, which means your special request is to turn the wheel of Dharma, teach us, guide us. Then finally dedication. So going to recite the seven limb prayer with meditation on seven limb practices. I prostrate to Guru Medicine Buddha each and every offering, including those actually performed and those mentally transformed, I present to you. I confess all non-virtuous actions accumulated since beginningless time. I rejoice in the virtues of both ordinary and noble beings. As our guide, I request you, Buddha, please abide well and turn the wheel of Dharma until samsara ends. All virtues, both my own and those of others, I dedicate to the ripening of the true bodhicittas and the attainment of Buddhahood for the sake of all sentient beings. Now the next is the requesting prayer, page number 9. So when we're reciting this requesting prayer, make sure you sincerely request to the medicine Buddha, general in behalf of entire sentient beings, specific in this moment. There are countless of beings who suffer by physical and mental illness, and specific your friends, the families who are sick, who passed away, and then also yourself, any obstacle you have right now, physical, mental, emotional pains and sufferings, or external obstacle, internal obstacle, your physical and mental health issue, whatever you have. So you request to the medicine Buddha to bless us, to purify all of them, and bless us to remain very healthy, meaningful, long life. And one of the main important part is the purpose of remain healthy, long life is to benefit to all beings. That always should remember. So out of those intentions, we are going to recite the requesting prayer. The fully realized destroyer of all defilements, fully complete Buddha, having fully realized the absolute truth of all phenomena, Guru Medicine Buddha, King of lapis light, to you I prostrate, go for refuge and make offerings. May your vow to benefit all sentient beings now ripen for myself and others. Should visualize he accept your request. Now next is the receiving healing from him. So what you need to visualize is in his left hand, he holds the backing ball. Inside the backing ball, you visualize the moon cushion. Center of the moon cushion, syllable Om, surrounded by the medicine Buddha mantra, form of blue light. So if you don't remember how the mantra looks like, then you just visualize kind of the blue light garlands. So above the medicine Buddha, you visualize all the enlightened beings, Buddhas and Bodhisattvas. So their healing energy, their blessing, or their realizations, and so forth a form of lights and nectars dissolves into that mantra garland inside the begging bowl. From that mantra garland emanates more nectars, which are mainly the healing energy form of nectars. When those nectars comes out from the begging bowl and it goes into your crown, when the nectars go into your body, you visualize they purify all your physical, mental disease, any obstacle you have, any toxins, any negativities, energies, and so forth are completely purified, and bless your body and your minds remain very pure and clean. So during the recitation of the mantra, you just take those nectars and dissolve into you. First, we're going to recite the visualization prayer, granting my requests from the heart and holy body of King of Medicine, Guru Medicine Buddha. Infinite rays of white light pour down, completely filling my body from head to toe. They purify all my diseases and afflictions, as well as my negative karma and mental obscurations. In the nature of light, my body becomes as clean and clear as crystal. The light rays pour down twice more, each time filling my body with blissful, clean, clear light, which I absorb. So next is the mantra, which is page number 13. So there are two different mantras. One is long and one is short mantra. Long mantra has two different pronunciation. So we follow the second pronunciation, common pronunciation 3 times. Then after short mantra also we follow the second one, common pronunciation. So during the recitation of the mantra, make sure you need to visualize, receive that healing blessing from Medicine Buddha and dissolves to you and purifying all these obstacles. Om Namo Bhagavate Pekanze Guru Binduya Paparajaya Tathagata Arahate Samya Sambuddhaya Teyata Om Pekanze Pekanze Ma Pekanze Pekanze Raja Samogate Soha Om Namo Bhagavate Pekanze Guru Binduya Paparaja Tathagata Arahate Samya Sambuddhaya Teyata Om Pekanze Pekanze Ma Pekanze Pekanze Raja Samogate Soha Om Namo Bhagavate Pekanze Guru Binduya Parvarajaya Tathagata Arahate Samya Sambuddhaya Teyata Om Pekanze Pekanze Ma Pekanze Pekanze Raja Samogate Soha Teyata Om Pekanze Pekanze Ma Pekanze Pekanze Raja Samogate Soha Teyata Om Pekanze Pekanze Teyata Om Pekanze Pekanze Ma Pekanze Pekanze Raja Samogate Soha Teyata Om Pekanze Pekanze Ma Pekanze Raja Samogate Soha Teyata Om Pekanze Pekanze Ma Pekanze Pekanze Teyata Om Bekanze Ma Bekanze Raja Samukate Soha. Now next is the healing for other sentient beings. So, which we are page number 10. Go back to the page number 10, and this section is specific. So healing to other people. So yourself is completely healed. Now you have to heal to others. So here main healing power is your sincerely compassion and love to all beings. So make sure you really feel entire beings, specific in this moment. There are countless of beings who suffer by physical and mental illness. So think about those and your friends, the families who are also sick. So you feel compassion to them, which means you sincerely wish them free from all their sufferings and the causes of suffering. So you wish them to have happiness, very healthy, meaningful, long life. So that wish always be there, right? So out of that wish, then what you need to visualize is Medicine Buddha above your crown. In his heart, you visualize the lotus, and upon the lotus, moon cushion, center of the moon cushion, syllable Om, surrounded by the Medicine Buddha mantras, form of blue light. So from that mantra emanates lights and the nectar through 10 directions. So these are actually the healing energy, the blessing, form of nectars and light. So emanate to 10 directions and reflect to entire beings in general, specific the beings who suffer by physical and mental disease, and specific your friends, the family who are sick, who are passed away, or who have mental and physical struggle. So specific for them. So when these light and nectars reflect to them, you visualize them, they heal. They purify all their sufferings and causes of sufferings. Bless them to remain physical, mental, both very healthy and peace and meaningful long life and very successful life. So during the recitation, the mantra, you need to visualize that. So first, we are going to recite the visualization prayer, page number 10. At the heart of the medicine Buddha, above my crown, appears a lotus and moon disk. Standing at the center of the moon disk is the blue syllable Om, surrounded by the syllables of the mantra. As I recite the mantra, rays of light radiate out in all directions from the syllables at his heart. The light rays pervade the sentient beings of all 6 realms through his great love, wishing them to have happiness, and through his great compassion, wishing them to be free from all sufferings. The sentient beings are purified of all their diseases and afflictions, as well as their negative karma and mental obscurations. Now the page number 13, the mantra. So we recite the first 3-time long mantra, the second, the common pronunciation in common pronunciation, then after short mantra, same, follow the common pronunciation. Om Namo Bhagavate Bhekhanse Guru Binduya Baba Rajaya Tathagata Arahate Samya Sambuddhaya Deyata Om Bhekhanse Bhekhanse Ma Bhekhanse Bhekhanse Raja Samokate Soha Om Namo Bhagavate Bhekhanse Guru Binduya Baba Rajaya Tathagata Arahate Samya Sambuddhaya Deyata Om Bhekhanse Bhekhanse Ma Bhekhanse Bhekhanse Raja Samokate Soha Om Namo Bhagavate Bhekhanse Guru Binduya Baba Raja Tathagata Arahate Samya Sambuddhaya Deyata Om Bhekhanse Bhekhanse Ma Bhekhanse Bhekhanse Raja Samokate Soha Deyata Om Bhekhanse Bhekhanse Ma Bhekhanse Bhekhanse Raja Samokate Soha Deyata Om Bhekhanse Bhekhanse Deyata Om Bhekhanse Bhekhanse Ma Bhekhanse Bhekhanse Raja Samokate Soha Deyata Om Bhekhanse Bhekhanse Ma Bhekhanse Bhekhanse Deyata Om Bhekhanse Bhekhanse Ma Bhekhanse Bhekhanse Raja Samokate Soha Deyata Om Bhekhanse Raja Samokate Soha Deyata Om Bhekhanse Bhekhanse Teyata Om Pekanze Pekanze Ma Pekanze Pekanze Raja Samogate Soha. Now the next is the absorption prayer. So finally, medicine Buddha, the healing Buddha above your crown, it melts into the blue light. So which is, I mentioned earlier, is the source of the healing energy of all the Buddhas. Right, melt into the blue lights, and it goes through your crown, through your internal, what you call central channel, and finally it dissolves into your heart. Your heart, which means your mind. So finally, medicine Buddha dissolves into your mind. You visualize he blessed your body, speech, and mind. So out of this visualization, we are going to recite the absorption prayer. The Guru Medicine Buddha melts into light and absorbs into my heart. My mind becomes completely one with the Dharmakaya, the essence of all Buddhas. Now the dedication prayer. Due to these merits, may we soon attain the state of medicine Buddha, so that we may lead all sentient beings to that awakening state. May the sublime and precious Bodhicitta not yet born be born. May that which has been born not decline, but increase forevermore. Okay, we finished the medicine Buddha practice. Now 7 o'clock, we're going to start the actual teaching. So we have 15 minutes break. Thank you.